What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and I'm just going to do a quick summary and recap of the recent clan war we had against Enraged 8. Props and shout out to those guys. They brought a lot of good bases for us to attack. We don't usually get the opportunity to attack a lot of anti-3-star bases, so that was good practice for us, a good battle for us. Unfortunately, they brought a lot of go wipe and dragon attacks, and we have almost all anti-3s, so it's kind of hard to 3-star those on a consistent basis with either go wipe or dragon attacks. So I was kind of disappointed that they gave up towards the end. They gave us a great fight all the way up until the last couple hours, and then just basically stopped attacking, and we didn't. Shout out to WHF Rising. We got all of our attacks in. Everybody put forth their best effort and did their best that they had. It was a really good war, and it was enjoyable. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get the perfect war. We fell short of 5 stars for that, but we'll go ahead and show what they were able to do to our bases. All Town Hall 8s, and you'll see a lot of 2-star attacks. They got a chance to get some 3 stars here and there, but a lot of 2-star attacks, and they hit these 2-star attacks multiple times. I think my base was hit at least 3 times to get only 2 stars out of it. And then what happened with their base, it's kind of funny because we actually had not that much problem 3-starring their top bases. We first started getting the 2-star at their number 13, and you'll see we dropped all the way down to 20, 25, 27, and 36 and 37. Their bottom bases were very good bases. They were well designed, anti-3-star bases, good trap placement, good bomb placement, a lot of good bases on the bottom. So we actually took care of their top 10 really fast. But again, shout out to everybody that participated in the war, and I'll go ahead and show some attacks. I wish I could show them all, but I'll try to mix and match with either good attacks and different styles of attacks with different types of bases. So I hope you all enjoy. Okay, coming in at their number 5 is our number 8 Unreal, and he is going to use a Goho, 2 Golems, and the rest Hogs. He's going to trigger one of the giant bombs in this, and I like it because first of all he uses Earthquake to open that core completely up for his kill squad. And he also doesn't take care of the double giant bomb spot with just the kill squad. He actually uses them with the Hogs. So we'll go ahead and take a look at how he does this attack. So Earthquake goes down and opens that core completely. I mean, look at how many compartments are open. It's basically more than half the base is opened for those golems and kill squad to walk right in and do all their damage to it. Uses some wall breakers to break into that, and once they're broken in, it goes and sends the P.E.K.K.A. in, and the wizards follow. So we'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Clan castles going to be taken care of by the wizards. And as soon as they make it in the core and they trigger that one giant bomb, he'll go ahead and send his Hogs in up at the top and just kind of do a clockwise deployment of those Hogs. They're all converging while the defenses are hitting the P.E.K.K.A. and the King, or the Barbarian King and the Golem. So he heals with the double giant bomb spot, and you can see that they only trigger it one at a time, which means that there's going to be no bacon here. So like lightly crispy bacon is what's going on, but it doesn't take care of them. So it's right now we're at cleanup. We're going to go ahead and speed things up and watch the Hogs dance around the base. And they're going to go ahead and get the 3 stars. Nice attack, Unreal. All right, so this one is attacked by our number 7 on their number 7, which actually is their clan leader, the leader of Enraged 8. And Ryan is going to go in with a Goho on this one. Again, the point of Goho is to go ahead and eliminate the double giant bomb spot so that the Hogs can not have to worry about it and only have to heal and go over one other giant bomb spot. So that's exactly what Ryan does here. Sends the kill squad with 2 golems in from the top left, and go ahead and they'll pound through this area right here. uses rage to get them in, no wall breakers involved. And the double giant bomb spots right there is triggered right next to the town hall. And at this point, as soon as the clan castle goes down with those wizards in rage, he sends or beginning to go down, he can send the hogs in safely. And he'll go ahead and just do a kind of wall deployment, heal at the spot. I'm not sure if this was a cleanup, but he heals perfectly where that last giant bomb spot is. And at this point, he's got another heal in the bag, so it's really just healing at the appropriate spot, which is right here. And hogs are going to be sitting in heals for the rest of the time, with just a couple other pointed defenses that he has to take care of. One hog goes flying up there, and we'll go ahead and fast forward this as they make their way down finally to that last Tesla. And turn on the skull traps, and now it's just time for cleanup. It's got enough hogs, not too many, but enough for the cleanup on here. And they'll go ahead and take care of this base. It's a very good attack, good strategy on the golems. All right, so for this one, I wanted to show you what a good surgical hog deployment looks like. And really, when you're doing surgical, it's because the base is pretty spread out. It's usually done on a first attack, or it could be on a second attack. But the point of it is wherever you're going to deploy your hogs, if you're coming in from this angle, you're going to want to either go clockwise and start sprinkling your hogs in as the hogs make their way around the base. You just add more as the point or defenses attack the hogs going around the base. They'll the hogs will in theory come in very simply and take out the defenses on the edges and make their way in, while the defenses are hitting the already engaged hogs. And when I saw this attack, I thought he was starting to go counterclockwise. But he switched it, I think, and maybe, I don't know if it was because the hogs turned or if he intended it that way. But let's go ahead and see how he goes ahead and does a surgical hog deployment on this base. It also eliminates the possibility of losing a good deal of hogs to a double giant bomb spot, especially if you don't know where they are, because usually you only have a handful, maybe 4 to 6 hogs at any given spot taking care of defenses. He'll go ahead and do the lore, pull it down to the bottom. We'll go ahead and take care of the clan castle and start with the deployment. He'll drop the king to tank for some of these point of defenses initially. Go ahead and do a 2-finger drop to begin the hogs with. And I think he expected his hogs to make it all the way past that cannon. But right now he's going to go ahead and drop some more hogs in that place. So they'll go ahead and follow up and come together, and then he'll start to drop the hogs up at the top and continue in a clockwise manner. Drop some more hogs while that archer tower is hitting the below hogs. And he's still got a couple more hogs in the bag. It's time to do some heals, keep those hogs alive. And as soon as they make their way down, he'll drop the rest of the hogs at the 3 o'clock position. In just a second, he'll go ahead and drop the hogs, I think right now, as that mortar is attacking, and he'll get some free shots in the mortar, and probably that whiz tower too. So yeah, so right now it's pretty much over. There's no more defenses. They turn on the king and take care of them, and they'll go ahead and make their way around the base and just do some cleanup. We'll go ahead and fast forward this. A good job on a semi-surgical hog deployment style. All right, and what would our war be without showing one of Yona's drag rider attacks? I wanted to show this because, number one, it was a good attack. Number two, it's a very common internet base or style that we see all the time and come across, where it's a big core with the air defenses. Take care of those air defenses and let dragons go ahead and wreck the base. They did a nice little job for us, and gave us a freebie here with the clan castle all the way in the bottom there. So we'll go ahead and we'll see the attack. He'll go ahead and drop, I think, an archer there just to go ahead and trigger that clan castle, drop the poison real fast and let it work, and then start the attack in just a little bit with go ahead and dropping some dragons down there to take care of their clan castle. Very simple lore. Otherwise, what you could do is if the clan castle is put in the middle in the core, you just send some hogs up there and trigger it, but he didn't need to do that. So he's going to go ahead and start his funnel here with the hogs. Started in from the top right and top left. Healed for the double giant bomb there that he's triggered, and they're already starting their way into the core. Those other hogs will catch up. He'll heal into the core. And really that funneling is all done, so he'll send the rest of the hogs into the core. And he's got one more heal in the bag. Teslas are popping, and there goes that last heal. Plenty of hogs to clean up the core there, take care of that air defense and Teslas. And it's down. So again, the big point of that is to get those hogs through the core. And at this point, there's just a couple of seeking black bombs that can take care of those dragons, but really nothing else that's going to hurt them. Just one more archer tower. So we'll go ahead and speed this up because there's tons of dragons, and their cleanup and wrecking the base is going to be not an issue whatsoever. So again, good attack, good strategy, and good job. All right, let's move on to number 19. Frogo, he ends up getting a 6-star war. It was clutch for us. Great attack. So let's go ahead and see him use a Goho against this particular base. Again, just to reemphasize, the golems are there and the Pikas are there to take care of that double giant bomb spot, which is a little bit right below the town hall, in between the whiz tower and the mortar. So he sends the hog in to try to trigger that double giant bomb, but again doesn't get that opportunity as the clan castle is way too close. We'll go ahead and fast forward for the clan castle kill with barbarians and wizards, oh my. He sends the hogs in to go ahead and clear some of the path for the wall breakers, and also just the funnel in for the golem and the king. And the peak drops the Pika in there, and some more wall breakers with a rage to let them get into that part where he really wants to trigger the double giant bomb, and it's another reason why he cleaned out that spot to the right of it. So they'll go ahead and take care of that mortar, and boom, trigger the double giant bomb, and now let's send the hogs in. And he's got another hog that's left over, so we'll go ahead and deploy these hogs and heal here right in that last giant bomb spot. They'll go ahead and cross that over, standing in heals. And just a few more defenses to take care of while they're shooting at the king. And this base is pretty much done. So go ahead and fast forward ×4. And watch the hogs swing their hammer and get the 3 stars. Good job, nice war. 6 stars for you. It was fantastic. Okay, so this is our attack of our number 21 on their number 24, and the base isn't incredibly complex. It's not a bad base. It's a little compact, which lends it to hogging. But we needed to clean up. It came at a very important time for us, and we needed that 3-star. We know it's a double giant bombs are right here. So what Frogo is going to do is he's going to send his hogs up this way for the lure. Go ahead and take care of these 2-point defenses right here, the air defense, and then hopefully trigger the giant bomb. Now the problem is he doesn't trigger any of the bombs here in this area. But the cool thing about this attack is what he does to improvise on that. And again, it's about not panicking, and if something doesn't go right, have a backup plan. So we'll see exactly what he does here as we watch this attack. So he'll go ahead and send a giant to tank for a little bit for the hogs, those 2-point defenses, just to make sure they get a little bit further up there. Send a couple more hogs for backup. They'll make their way up to the air defense. A Tesla pops. And what's going to happen is the king's going to start hitting them, the clan castle's coming out, and they die off. So that it was a successful lure, but not a successful trip of the bombs that he really wanted to do. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the clan castle here. We'll fast forward a little bit. And take care of those. All right. So we'll send the hogs in. And he did clear the path away from them, so they weren't going to path into that double giant bomb initially. It still is a threat when they're doing their cleanup, and a double giant bomb spot will completely kill a cleanup area when it comes to hogs, especially if it's the group of them there. It could be the difference between 1 and 3 stars. So sending in hogs, everything's going very well. And what you're going to notice here is he's got everything covered. He's got tons of heals, but look at this hero hog right here that he kept in the bag that's coming from the bottom left. He sent it in from this area right here, and the only defense that's close to this hog is going to have to go where? We're going to have to path right through this to come to this area and take care of these 2 defenses. So he's going to trigger both giant bombs in this spot. He's already healed the other giant bomb right here. So after this double giant bomb spot's eliminated, it's completely free for him, and it should be no problem for him to take care of the rest of the raid. So that hog will be a suicidal pig. It does perfect, and really Froggo's got nothing else to worry about in this base at all. He's just got to take care of the last 2 defenses. They'll go ahead and turn on the king. Basically one-shot him real quick, and then it's lights out for this base. But really good improvising, keeping that one hog. That one hog could have been a difference between a 3-star or a 1-star in this particular situation. So great job, and a way to do it. All right, we'll jump down to number 35 and watch Freakin' hit that base with another anti-3 base with, I think, mass hogs here. And even their number 35, like I was saying, had a good base. I mean, this is not a base you see all the time, especially out of a 40 versus 40 war at their number 35. Almost max defenses, if not max defenses at this level. Everything is pretty much maxed. The walls are maxed, so this is not a simple attack by any means. So go ahead and fast forward the clan castle kill and feed the barbarians and wizards. There we go. All right, and the balloon goes down. We'll go ahead and send the hogs in. And he'll do a semi-surgical deployment around the base. Go ahead and hit the first heal. Drop some more hogs while the other defenses are hitting those hogs under heal. Very nice. Keep circling around the base. Drop another heal here in just a second. There we go. And the final clan castle hogs go in, and he's still got one more heal left over. He can drop that heal right after the whiz tower up here to go ahead and heal for that Tesla, the archer tower, and the cannon that was there. And then the hogs will finish the last defense and then turn on the king. Of course, after they kill the clan castle for some reason. And now it's just cleanup. It's a good attack on a very good base, and get the 3 stars. All right, just a couple more attacks to look after, and we're going to look at our number 22 taking their number 39, and look at this base and tell me what you see. I see open core in the bottom. So what does that mean? That means golems. So you can do a go-ho, a go-valo. You can do a lot of different stuff. So let's see what Roy Ryder does. He's bringing the go-ho in here. So he's going to go ahead and grab the lure with a hog or 2 up top. Bring them down, down, down. And and he's going to do a king swap while pulling the lure a little bit further, and go ahead and throw some barbarians for distraction in there, just kind of like a classic kill. I'll put some wizards down there and let the king tank and start running. Throw some golems down there, golems, however you say it. And they'll make their way into the core. And there's surely some Teslas or giant bombs in there. There's some skelly traps that are triggered. And as those archer towers are hit and the cannons are hitting some of the golems and other kill squad parts, he sends the hogs. There goes one giant bomb that's triggered. And the other giant bomb. So there's a double giant bomb spot. And look at that. We got a winner. Another giant bomb. So all three of them are triggered. And pretty much smooth sailing from here for the hogs. He just used his last heal. But shouldn't be any issue. Should be no problem for him to go ahead and take this last couple bit of defenses. There's only one left. Tons and tons of hogs. And now we'll go ahead. No king to kill. So they'll go ahead and do their cleanup. We'll go ahead and fast forward it and watch the hogs. There was actually one extra Tesla out in the corner there. So watch the hogs wreck the base and get those 3 stars that we desperately needed at this point. Good job. Alright, for our last video, we're going to take a look at their number 40, their lowest base that they have. And just take a look at this base. I mean, it's their lowest base, but almost max walls. I mean, there's a couple purple walls in there, but for the majority, it's the highest walls. Almost all max defenses. I think the archer towers might be level 9, but even level 9, level 10, they're almost max defenses. Everything else is max. Wizard towers, I think, are level 4 or 5, so they're not max, but just about everything is maxed out. So it's not a simple base for their lowest one, but we'll go ahead and Excalibur will bring his attack on this one. He'll use a holo, and we'll go ahead and see him take the lure from the left-hand side with the giant as point defense, both on the top and toward the left. Hogs go flying, but the lure is triggered, as well as some skelly traps. So it's always good to trigger the skelly traps if you can too, because they can kind of count as a clan castle as well. So we'll go ahead and speed this up as he goes and anchors up on the top, or uses that giant as an anchor, drops the poison down, and creates the kill there. Does a 2-finger drop with the hogs. Wizard and Barbarian are cleaning up the top. Drops his first heal as his hogs make their way into the core. And there's really not too much in the core to go ahead and hit those hogs as Teslas pop, and that's some heavy damage. So he throws another heal down there. Sends the loons on the back end as the other defenses are targeting the hogs. And he still has one heal in the bag. So the rest of the loons are deployed. The hogs are making their way down, take care of the Tesla, Archer Tower, and the lone hog there to the right taking care of the cannon. He's got uses his last heal for the balloons and the hogs. Sends the Barbarian King in there, and really it's just cleanup time. So very good attack, good deployment, good timing, and we'll just speed it up and watch as the base gets wrecked. Good job, Excalibur, and that was another one that we needed in the clutch time. So great job, good war.